What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I want to talk about this album right here, Diabolic and Vanderslice's collaboration album titled Collusion. And love that title, by the way, for obvious reasons. But y'all know who Diabolic is. Shout out to my homie Diabolic. Y'all know how I feel about him. That's my brother from another mother, but a different color. And Vanderslice, I've talked about him very lightly on the channel. Worked with some rappers that I like, but these two came together, and this was one of my highly anticipated albums because I'm a big Diabolic head, you know what I mean? I've talked about Diabolic before. Go on my backlog if you want to check, know his history. Dope MC from Long Island, I believe, Huntington Station. Let's just jump right into it. There's the artwork right there. Got Diabolic over there and Vanderslice. Man, they make Vanderslice look huge, man. I don't know. I seen a picture of Vanderslice, and this don't really match him too much. Oh, let me jump into this. Let me say this before we jump into anything else, because I don't want to forget this. Thank you, Diabolic, for sending this to me. And thank you, Matt from Coalmine Records, for making sure that I got it. Got your letter here. And I'll just read it to you so you know this is legit. Misanthropic one, what up? This is Matt from Coalmine Records. I hope all's good, man. I wanted to make sure you got the Collusion LP from Diabolic and Vanderslice. 11 tracks of Bollock spitting with reckless abandon over slices, head nodders. Bollock sent over your address, so I want to make sure I mailed it your way for a possible video review consideration. I also included a copy of our 86 Witness LP from the late Sean Price and Small Professor, which we dropped back in February in collaboration with Duck Down. I know you're a CD collector, so I wanted to make sure you had this for your collection. And pardon the CD face of Collusion. Disc makers fucked up the compact disc logo, and as a collector myself, those things irk me. Haha. But make sure you read the legalese on the back. Unauthorized duplication will result in getting your ass beat. I'll take the credit for that one. Alright, man. Hope you dig the album and grateful for whatever support you can lend. Peace, Matt. Matt, thank you. But I do want to say this. The 86 Witness album. Hold on. Yeah, I already had that. I already copped that. Rest in peace, Sean Price. But I already had that album, but the thought is very much appreciated. Thank you for sending me that. I have an extra copy that I'll probably just keep in the whip or something, you know, just as a backup or whatever. Or I might give it to my best friend or my little brother, whoever wants it more. But thank you so much. But let's jump right into this, okay? Here's the artwork. Like I showed you before, this is basically it here. And then on the inside, got Bollock, Vanderslice. I take that back, Vanderslice. Yo, you're a big dude, man. That's not an insult. Just saying. I totally forgot about the picture on the inside. But shout out to Vanderslice. You did your thing on here. Let me. There's a CD, and I don't know if this. Oh yeah, the definition of collusion is actually on the back right there. All right. And there's the guess there's the compact disc shit that they were talking about. I don't think you can see it. See it right there? That's where they kind of did a little bit of a misprint, but it's all good. As long as I got the physical CD, I'm good. All right. You got, here's the back. There it is. Camera focus a little bit. So you got basically 11 musical tracks. Then they repeat with the instrumentals, 12 to 22. Tracks 12 to 22 are instrumentals of the tracks that you heard previously. Track 1 through 11 is the actual album. Take away the intro and outro, you got 9 tracks, more or less. Production, I already explained. Vanderslice does all of that. There are features on here. I'll mention them. You have Jay Gritty. You got my nigga Nems. Shout out to my homie Nems, the Coney Island killer. You got Trey, Mark Star, Coast. Shout out Coast. You got Jigs, DJ Revolution, and Coast is back again on track 10. Features are somewhat limited, but so are the tracks, so it kind of balances out. Now jumping into the pros and the cons. Pros: Diabolic, great rapper, great battle rapper, great punchline rapper. Love the way this starts out as far as the track Think of That. He got a couple of jabs for 2 particular adversaries that he has. One being a dude he came in with, namely Immortal Technique, and another dude by the name of Talib Kweli, one that I'm not really a fan of personally. But what does he say about Technique? Oh, he goes, I could list a bunch of cats spitting whack shit, but that'll take longer to finish it. But it'll take longer to finish that shit than the middle passage. Talking about basically Immortal Technique has that album, The Middle Passage, that should have dropped years ago, but who knows what's going on with that. But that's alluding to that. And then what does he say about Kweli? He says off the top, something about I'm going off the top of the head, like no, off the top like the hair follicles on Talib's head. Just fucking great way to come in hard, go for the throat. But majority of these tracks, they're not really conceptual. It's just him rhyming, just dropping bars. It's basically what he does best. Love that track, Think of That. And I heard that on his Instagram live. He played that as a teaser. What else could I say? Love the track See the Light with Nems. Once I saw Nem's name on here, it put a smile right on my face. I'm a big fan of Nems. And I love the fact that those two collaborated, ripping apart mics, because these two are 2 of the few dudes that break that stereotype of battle rappers that can't make songs. because these two can. I love track 6, Who We Are. I love especially the layout of the beat that has like a late 80s to early 90s feel. And what stands out? Oh yeah, track 8. I want to speak on track 8 called Once Again, because that is a standout track simply because of the fact that when you listen to Diabolic, he's basically a straightforward rapper when it comes to him delivering bars. On that track, he kind of played with his flow because he followed the beat. The beat basically had a cadence like da-na-na, 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 da. So he was following it. His flow was following that beat. Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba, like what he was saying, you know? Listen to the track. Why you make me look like a fucking idiot? You know what I mean? Cons, you know, I was talking to my boy who's a big Diabolic fan, and he said, oh man, this sounds like some mixtape shit. I don't know if I would go that far. My only problem that I could say about this album was that it was too short. And if you follow Diabolic, you would know that he usually jam-packs his albums full of shit. I mean, even if you go back to the Foul Play mixtape, you had a lot of tracks on there. So that's my one major problem with it. I knew what I was getting when I bought it. I was getting bars galore. But I also understand, especially with Diabolic style, because he's like he's a punchline rapper. So in order to make that type of craft those type of verses and rhyme and do everything, it's gonna take time, you know. And also he's working on the Disconnect as well, which is his second album. I think is dropping this year. I'm not too sure. He's kind of cryptic with his release dates, so hopefully he drops that this year. So my rating of this, I would probably say that this is a 7 to 8 out of 10. Looking forward to the Disconnect. Shout out my homie Diabolic. Thank you. Love you so much, brother, for sending me this. Shout out to Matt at Coalmine. Love you too. Shout out to the homie Vanderslice for doing this collabo. And that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love. Leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Whoops. Support dope shit. And upvote my shit. And that's it. Peace, bitches.